Beautiful ignited souls, we are ready for a new creation. Hello, my beautiful ignited souls. Welcome on the Us Shape. Of course, it's like relationship, but this is where we ignite ourselves in being in tune with the divine knowledge and inspiration that is necessary for us in these times. So much is happening. I'm thinking that you're feeling the energy, perhaps in the same way I am, or more or less, but the energies are really high. It's really like, as we say, it's Mother Eve, the earth, the planet, everything is turning upside down. Now, what happened in one of my last videos, I made mention about seeing dominoes, like a domino when people are shuffling dominoes, and that's what I saw. But what I thought was the meaning at the time, in fact, it's just as I spoke about it, because some things you don't need to speak about them immediately like I did in that video. But there was a reflection on that. It's like, the gods were saying this is what is happening now. People are shuffling now. So the two forces, let's just have this video as a bite size of understanding the energies now, because I'm going to do another number on 56, which is 11. Yeah, so this shuffle, like when you're having a domino game, which is either two people, or you could have four actually, and they work in partners. So it's generally like that, two people go in partners. But the main thing is about the shuffling. We would have this, usually you shuffle with the palms of your hands, the dominoes like this, and from my recollection you either pick up 6 or 7 tablets of this game, and of course which are numbers we are talking about. So of course here we are doing with numerology. It's perhaps no wonder that I had this coming up so vividly. In fact, I think I should really get a deck of domino games, and of tablets and see. So what Spirit has conveyed here is that it's similar to what I had seen before, like a lot of people on an airport where they're about to take their flights to different destinations and looking, they don't know where they are. They may be in transit, they may be on the wrong aisle, or and that's what the domino shuffle is like representing while you were shuffling. So the two people, or whether it was four parties playing, are representing the forces of polarities, whether you want to say good, bad, negative, positive, or whatever it is, or they are also representing the four forces: fire, earth, wind, and earth. And so these are all these representations. Is like a need to find self, a need to find purpose, a need to belong. And so these forces are actually, if you wanted to personalize them in this, or personify them, they are saying, no, this one's mine, that one is mine, that one is mine, because we all are as like earth, whether you were an earth sign or a fire sign or an air sign or a water sign. So this is what I'm seeing here. It's like these elements are, it's the rebirth that we are going into. When it is said in Genesis of chapter 1, for instance, in the beginning God created the heaven and the earth was without void and something. Yeah, I think it's important that I get, it's only the first chapter. Let's see, the first verse, which I really ought to have memorized, but just, yeah. So when it is said, in the beginning God created the heaven and the earth. Yes, well, it's the first one, and then it's so we are dealing with the with three verses. Let's just I feel it's more two verses now, but let's go for three. And it says, "And the earth was without form and void, and darkness was upon the face of the deep, and the Spirit of God moved upon the face of the waters." This is what I am talking about. So the Spirit of God moving upon the face of the waters is like you could imagine like waters that contain everything, like in the river you have the base of the it contains oxygen, and the base of the dirt on the bed, or the bed of the river, if you like. Then you have on the side all the dirt, so something was stirred it, and everything is like all mixed up, and yet still people are trying to find themselves in all that chaos. So basically that's what it's we are in a chaotic stage right now, trying to find ourselves. This is a new creation happening, which I have showed in let's see, in many of the teachings, is where Mother Eve, for instance, where she says, "Let there be light." Now I have to say, I do use the word Mother Eve, I do use that phrase, but Eve, I feel, is both male, female, or masculine, feminine. So let's not be too rigid on that. Okay. Okay, so basically, it's about the eighth cycle, which is where we are. It is in the "Let us make man," and I'm hoping that I might able to use this again in expressing or explaining more about the number 11 or number 12. Let us make man in our image. Of course, I have done a lot of videos covering this, but this is the cycle. This is the template where we are moving into this, where we are here. And of course, you could imagine it's like a cycle, or the number 8, and we go back here into "Let there be light." Okay, so I hope you get it, but this is like the 8. I call it the eighth letter. It's like the business contracts. Okay, so I'm just giving this as a number 8 on here, as a flavor of really explaining or expounding on that point that I made mention of in the video as a domino effect. Now, people say a domino effect, of course, when you put all these and everything has fallen, but it's all fallen already. But it's like those who are, for instance, in position of power, you'll see as well that it's like they've got the hands, they're playing the hands, and trying to match you, or match, whatever number they have with whatever is being played now. So we see a lot of numerical vibration is playing out now, particularly the number 14. So, in fact, on the number 14, you'll see that everywhere now, prices, whether it comes in 5-9 or 7-7 or whatever, however it comes, but number 14 obviously is going to be 5. And this is how it started with us having 14 days quarantine. Okay, and that was universally. So, basically, just to brief you on that, this is a creation that is happening right now, and we see the divide is in whether you have this or whether you don't, or whether you are for or whether you are against. There is, or whether you are in artificial intelligence, or whether you are in organic, genetic, whatever it is, there's the polarities here. And so that's what that domino effect, or that's what's been happening with the energies with us. So if you're feeling a bit overwhelmed and you're feeling like, oh my, I don't know what day it is, your sleep pattern is being disturbed or anything like that, just be patient with yourself. Do some self-love exercises, do some grounding, put your feet, your bare feet on the ground, hug a tree, look up to the heavens, say thank you, look in your surroundings, in your home, but without having preference, without any preference, just whatever you see, just say thank you, thank you, thank you. Put your hand on it and say thank you. Hold your face and say thank you. Put your hand on heart, say thank you to your heart. Your lungs, thank you. Your feet, thank you. Your fingers, your nails, your hair, say thank you. Whatever you can think of or you see or dress, whatever it is, thank you. The light, thank you. The sun, thank you. The moon, thank you. Just have a gratitude affirmation or recognition or acknowledgement, and that should help you feel more grounded. So I hope you have found something here. Please like and subscribe and share of the videos. Much love. Namaste. And spill over with love.